Welcome everyone. Today, we're venturing into a topic that's fascinating, complex, and sometimes controversial. We're exploring the captivating realm of conspiracy theories and the concept of awakening. An awakening, in this context, is the moment you start questioning the mainstream narrative and begin to consider alternative perspectives. This shift can be a significant turning point, often filled with a mix of excitement, confusion, and even fear. Now, it's important to clarify that our aim here is not to promote or debunk any particular theory. Instead, we're creating a safe space for open dialogue, where we can delve into these complex ideas together. Our goal is to provide support, advice, and a sense of community for those who've experienced an awakening, and for those who are trying to understand it. So, whether you're a seasoned skeptic, a curious mind, or someone in between, we invite you to join us on this journey. Stay with us as we navigate through the intriguing world of secret societies, awakenings, and conspiracy theories. The term awakening has a unique meaning in the context of conspiracy theories. So, what exactly is this awakening? Picture it as an intellectual light bulb moment where a person suddenly perceives the world in a completely new way. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that you didn't realize you needed, and suddenly, everything comes into focus. Now, in the realm of conspiracy theories, an awakening often involves a shift from accepting mainstream narratives to questioning them and considering alternative explanations. It's not about blindly accepting wild theories, but rather opening up to the possibility that things might not be as they seem. Imagine someone who has always believed that the Earth is flat, suddenly realizing that it's round. That's a simplistic analogy, but it gives you an idea of the kind of paradigm shift we're talking about. This awakening can be exhilarating, like a rush of adrenaline. It can feel empowering, liberating even, to break free from perceived illusions. But it's not always a walk in the park. Just as it can be liberating, it can also be disconcerting. It's like pulling the rug out from under your feet. You can feel unsteady, uncertain, and it can be emotionally challenging. Imagine having a belief that you've held your whole life, and then suddenly it's turned upside down. That can create a sense of unease, confusion, and even fear. It's a lot to process, to say the least. It's also worth noting that an awakening can profoundly impact one's relationships. If you're seeing the world through a different lens, it can create a disconnect with those who still view things through the old lens. This can lead to misunderstandings, disagreements, and in some cases, isolation. But remember, an awakening doesn't have to be a lonely journey. It's a path of exploration, of questioning, of seeking truth, and while it can be challenging, it can also lead to growth, to a deeper understanding of the world and one's place in it. Awakening can be a powerful experience, triggering a range of emotions and changes in one's worldview. So, whether you're in the midst of an awakening or you're trying to understand someone who is, remember to approach it with an open mind and an empathetic heart. When we speak of awakening, we often encounter the concepts of secret societies and the cabal. So what are these secret societies and the cabal? In essence, they are groups believed to wield significant power behind the scenes, influencing world events from the shadows. These groups are often seen as puppeteers, pulling the strings of governments, economies, and societies worldwide. The term secret society is an umbrella term for any organization whose activities and inner functioning are concealed from non-members. These groups can range from harmless social clubs to powerful groups with alleged political and economic influence. Examples of such societies that have been discussed extensively include the Freemasons, the Illuminati, and the Skull and Bones. The cabal, on the other hand, is often associated with a darker, more sinister image. The term is frequently used in conspiracy theory circles to refer to an alleged secret network of powerful individuals. They're believed to control or significantly influence world affairs through governments, corporations, and other institutions. It's crucial to understand that these ideas are part of broader conspiracy theories. Many of these theories are unproven and often rely on speculation, hearsay, or interpretation of events. Some people find these theories compelling and believe in them wholeheartedly, while others see them as mere fiction or exaggeration. It's also worth noting that belief in these theories does not automatically equate to paranoia or irrationality. Often people turn to these theories in an attempt to make sense of complex world events. They offer a narrative that can provide comfort in the face of uncertainty and confusion. However, these theories can also lead to fear, mistrust, and division. They can shape our worldviews, influence our decisions, and affect our relationship with reality. In conclusion, secret societies and the cabal represent intriguing aspects of the human fascination with power, secrecy, and control. These ideas, whether true or not, have influenced many people's perspectives and understandings of the world. It's essential to approach such topics with an open mind, critical thinking, and a healthy dose of skepticism. The impact of awakening on individuals' lives can be profound. Imagine, for a moment, waking up one morning and seeing the world through a completely different lens. That's what awakening feels like. It's as if a veil has been lifted, revealing truths that were once hidden. But this revelation isn't always easy to process. It can shake the very foundations of what we believed in, leaving us in a state of confusion, fear, and at times, isolation. Let's share a story. There's Sam, a middle-aged man who, after a lifetime of accepting mainstream narratives, stumbled upon a thread of information that led him down a rabbit hole. The journey was tough. He grappled with a sense of disillusionment, questioning everything he thought he knew. But he also experienced a sense of liberation, a feeling of empowerment that he was now privy to the truth. This awakening has drastically changed Sam's life. It's altered the way he perceives the world, influencing his decisions, from the media he consumes to the conversations he has. Or consider Lisa, a young woman who, after her awakening, found herself distanced from her friends and family. They didn't understand her newfound perspective, leading to feelings of loneliness. But it was through this experience that Lisa discovered the importance of empathy and understanding. She learned to communicate her beliefs more effectively, fostering a dialogue that, while challenging, helped bridge the divide. Each person's awakening journey is unique, filled with personal revelations and challenges. It's a transformative experience, altering lives in ways that are hard to articulate. But it's important to remember that with awakening comes a responsibility. A responsibility to approach these newfound beliefs with a critical eye, to question, to research, and to engage in open dialogue. Understanding these experiences is key to fostering empathy and building bridges. It's about recognizing the profound changes that awakening can bring and extending a hand of understanding to those navigating this often tumultuous journey. It's about remembering that at the heart of it all, we're all just trying to understand our world, our place in it, and the truths that guide us. Communicating about conspiracy theories with loved ones who don't share these beliefs can be challenging. It's like trying to dance to a song that only you can hear. You're moving to the rhythm, feeling every beat, but to the ones watching, it's just a series of erratic movements. It's not easy, but it's not impossible either. We all have our own worldviews, our own narratives, that we've stitched together from the threads of our experiences and perceptions. When these narratives don't align, it can lead to friction. And when it comes to conspiracy theories, this friction can sometimes be akin to sparks flying off a grinding wheel. It can be uncomfortable, even painful. But let's not forget that these are our loved ones we're talking about. We've shared laughter, tears, dreams, and fears with them. We have bonds that are stronger than any conspiracy theory. So, how do we maintain these bonds when our narratives diverge? First, it's important to remember that everyone has the right to their own beliefs. This includes you and your loved ones. It's okay to disagree. Disagreements can actually lead to growth, and growth, my friends, is what life is all about. Second, we need to approach these conversations with empathy. Let's replace our "why can't you see this" with "help me understand your perspective." This shift in attitude can turn a potential argument into a conversation, a clash of ideas into an exchange of thoughts. Third, let's not let our beliefs define our relationships. We are more than our opinions. We are a mosaic of memories, hopes, fears, and dreams. Our beliefs are just one piece of this beautiful, intricate puzzle that is us. Lastly, we need to be patient. Changing beliefs is like turning a ship. It doesn't happen all at once. It's a slow, gradual process. So, let's give our loved ones the time and space they need to process new information. Maintaining our relationships and respect for each other's beliefs is crucial, even when we don't see eye to eye. After all, at the end of the day, it's the love we share, not the beliefs we hold, that truly matter. Effective communication forms the bedrock of understanding and empathy. In our journey through life, we encounter a multitude of perspectives and beliefs. It's a beautiful kaleidoscope of human experience. But when these beliefs diverge, especially in matters close to our hearts, effective communication becomes a vital tool. It's the bridge that connects us, spanning the chasm of misunderstanding. So how do we build this bridge? How do we communicate effectively, especially when discussing sensitive topics? The first building block is active listening. This is more than just hearing words, it's about engaging fully with the person you're conversing with, paying attention to their feelings and emotions behind the words. It's about setting aside your own thoughts for a moment and stepping into their shoes. When we actively listen, we create a space where the other person feels heard and validated. But remember, active listening is not about agreement, it's about understanding. It's about acknowledging the person's perspective, even if it's different from yours. The second building block is respect. Respect for the person, their views and their experiences. Remember, we are all shaped by our experiences, and these experiences form the lens through which we see the world. Disagreeing with someone's views doesn't mean we disrespect them. We can voice our disagreement respectfully, focusing on the ideas and not the person. This brings us to our third building block, which is articulating our viewpoints clearly and calmly. If we're discussing sensitive topics, it's easy for emotions to run high, but maintaining a calm demeanor and expressing our thoughts clearly can help prevent misunderstandings. And when we present our views, it's crucial to rely on credible sources. In this age of information, it's easy to be swayed by misinformation, but credible sources lend weight to our arguments and promote informed discussions. Remember, the aim of these discussions is not to win an argument, it's to understand and to be understood. So when you find yourself in a conversation about differing beliefs, remember these building blocks: active listening, respect, clear articulation, and credible sources. Let's foster a culture of open dialogue where we can agree to disagree, where we can understand without judgment, where we can empathize without losing our own beliefs. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about understanding, empathy, and maintaining relationships. It's about building bridges of communication that connect us, despite our differences. Through effective communication, we can foster understanding and bridge the gap between differing beliefs. Differing beliefs can sometimes lead to stress, anxiety, or frustration. It's a fact of life that we all grapple with in some way or another. But remember, it's completely normal to feel this way, especially when you're trying to reconcile your own understanding of the world with that of others. Now let's talk about coping strategies. How can we manage these feelings? Well, the first step is to acknowledge them. It's okay to feel stressed or anxious. These are natural responses to challenging situations. What's important is how we handle these feelings. One useful strategy is to practice mindfulness. This involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It could be as simple as taking a deep breath, feeling the air fill your lungs, then slowly exhaling. This can help ground you and reduce feelings of anxiety or stress. Mindfulness can also involve activities that you enjoy and help you relax. It could be painting, playing an instrument, or going for a walk in nature. Next, consider journaling your thoughts. Writing can be a therapeutic exercise, helping you to process your feelings and gain a better understanding of your emotions. It's a safe space for you to express yourself freely, without fear of judgment or criticism. However, while these strategies can be effective, sometimes it's not enough to manage everything on your own, and that's okay. It's important to seek support when you need it. This is where like-minded communities come in. There are numerous online forums and groups where individuals can share their experiences, offer advice, and provide a sense of camaraderie. These communities can be a source of comfort and understanding. Also, don't hesitate to seek professional help if you feel overwhelmed. Therapists and counselors are trained to help individuals navigate through difficult emotions and situations. They can provide you with tools and strategies to manage stress and anxiety effectively. In conclusion, remember that it's okay to feel the way you do. It's part of the human experience. But also remember that there are ways to manage these feelings and sources of support available to you. Remember, you're not alone. There are communities and resources available to help you navigate these experiences. We've covered a lot of ground today. We've delved into the realm of awakenings and conspiracy theories and the emotional impact they can have on individuals. We've touched upon secret societies and the cabal, concepts that form part of a broader, intricate web of beliefs. We've shared stories about how these awakenings have transformed lives, and emphasized the need for empathy and understanding. We've also discussed the challenges of communicating with loved ones who don't share these beliefs, and the importance of maintaining healthy relationships regardless. We've offered tips for constructive conversations and coping strategies to manage any stress, anxiety, or frustration that may arise from differing beliefs. The key takeaway from our discussion is the importance of empathy, understanding, and maintaining relationships, even when our beliefs diverge. Remember to share this video, like, subscribe, and comment. We value your engagement and look forward to continuing this conversation with you.